Okay. Has anyone got any injuries I need to know about? Okay. Okay, that's fine. At any point you feel like there's like a struggle or anything, don't push yourself. You know your own body better than I do. Perfect. Okay, well, hopefully you don't get any more today. Okay, so I want you to lie back onto your reformers with your feet on the foot bar. So your foot bar is in third position. You've got all springs on. Lie back, get nice and comfortable, and your feet can come to the corners of the foot bar. Pop your toes on so your heels are off, and have your toes pointed like 10 and 2 on a clock. So just your toes, that's it, heels in, perfect. Okay, great. From here, let's take some grounding breaths. So just inhale through your nose all the way to your stomach. Exhale through your mouth, let it all out. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Great. So I want you to push out on your legs. So extend your legs all the way out. Don't let your knees lock. So keep a nice bend, but keep them all the way out. That's it. And inhale, bring it back in. Bring the carriage back in, but don't let it close. Keep the tension on the carriage. So find that nice movement. At your own pace, start to bring it up a little bit. So keep pushing out and bringing the carriage back in. So start to raise the tempo whenever you've got that movement. Pushing out through your toes, extending your legs all the way. Exhale, bringing it back in. Good. Keep going. Finding that resistance against the weight. We've got nice and heavy springs on, so you should feel supported. Nice. Let's try raise the tempo a little bit. So can you push out faster and slow and controlled on the way in? So push out for 1 and in for 2. That's it. Keep going. That's it. Good. A few more here. Good. On your next one, I want you to bring the carriage into halfway. So we're keeping that tension on. So just bring the carriage into about halfway. Hold it there. You should feel your quads and start pulsing in and out. So down and up. That's it. Nice and slow and controlled. Small movements. You're only moving about 1 inch in and 1 inch down. That's it. Nice and slow and controlled. Feel the heat. For 3, for 2, and 1. Push it all the way back out. Inhale, bring it into a close. Now pop your feet on the foot bar. This time your heels are going to be in the foot bar in a nice 11 position. So nice and parallel, hip width apart, so slightly wider in a wee bit. That's you. Nice and parallel, bring yours in a little bit more. That's it, perfect. So your heels are on the foot bar this time. Pushing out, getting that same movement. Push all the way out and then all the way back in. Finding that movement again for a double leg press. Bring yours in a bit. Yeah, shoot. Good. Find that tempo again. So pushing out nice and fast, slow and controlled as you move in. We're burning our legs, just waking up, trying to get some heat built in there before we move on. Good. Keep pushing. 3 more like this, then we'll go to our pulses. For 2. And 1, bring it in halfway, find that pulse again. So keep that resistance on the carriage. Nice slow and controlled movement in for a little inch at a time, nice and slow, Adam. Let's say for 5, for 4, keep breathing, for 3, for 2, and 1. All the way out, push all the way out, and bring it all the way back into a nice slow close. Good. Bring your shoulders slightly away from the shoulder rest. Hands are going to come flat beside you and on the carriage. That's it. Okay, perfect. We're going to take our articulated bridge. So I want your heels on the foot bar. Nice little bit of space between your shoulders and the shoulder pads. You're going to take an inhale, And on your exhale, I want you to focus on pushing into your heels, lifting your hips up to find that bridge position. So take it nice and slow when you're ready. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you lift those hips up nice and slow, your lower back, middle back, upper. Good. Hold it at the top. Knees are going to stay parallel. Bring them in. Don't let them flare out. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Upper back, middle back, and lower back. Good. Let's take a few more of these just so we get used to that. Whenever you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, push into those heels, lifting your hip up nice and tall. That's it. Keep going. Find that movement. Exhale, bring it down. Find your tempo. Beautiful. Really good. Good. Trying to keep that carriage nice and controlled and slow. It's going to stay in that carriage, so try keep that carriage home as much as possible. So we're really focusing on our core, holding it in. On your next one, I want you to hold your bridge at the top. When you're there, sort of reset your hips, so get yourself nice and square. I want you to lift that right heel off the foot bar. So really focus in, lift that foot all the way up. That's it, so it's 12. So flex your foot. Keep it at 12. Can you brush it towards the foot bar, keeping that flex foot down? So bring that foot all the way down to the foot bar, keeping a flex foot, and then point your toe and brush it all the way back up to 12 o'clock. That's it. Make sure your hips are nice and staying upright. We're not dropping those hips down. Our core is engaged. Good. Keeping that brush, that foot down to the foot bar. Trying to keep that carriage nice and closed and bring it all the way back up. Can you give me one more? Brush it down, flex that foot, and then point the toe, bring it all the way back up. Reset your hips, bring that right heel down to the foot bar. Reset your hips, nice and high. Take a couple of breaths, and we'll go with the left foot this time. So when you're ready, bring that left heel off the foot bar, carriage is nice and closed. Flex the foot at the top. Keep that flex foot up and bring it all the way down to the foot bar, but you're not going to touch the foot bar, so just to my hand. That's it. Point your toe, bring it all the way back up to 12 o'clock, keeping your hips nice and square. Flexing a foot, bringing that foot all the way down again, just to my hand. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, point your toe and brush it all the way back up. Good. One more on this side. Good. When you're at the top, bring that heel back down to the foot bar. Lift your hips nice and high again. Bring that carriage into close. Can you widen your knees, open and close. For 5, open, nice and wide hip knees. For 4, close. 3 more like that. 3. 2 more. Keeping those hips nice and high. Yes, you can. 1 more. Good. Close your legs and roll yourself down from the top of your bridge, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Good. Pop your toes on the foot bar this time, and we'll just walk out those heels. So we're going to take the trots or the prances. So extend your legs, and you're going to bend one knee and then the other, dropping that heel underneath the foot bar. So you get a nice stretch on your calves. That's it. So just take a walk here. Feel the stretch. Nice. Perfect. Okay, whenever you're good there, bring your carriage to close. Step off either side of the reformer and grab your box. So we're going to put the box on short ways. So that middle strap of the box, you're going to bring it on like here. So the middle strap is in between your headrest. Good. And make sure it's right the way up to those shoulder blocks. Lovely. Okay, take a seat on your box facing the front mirrors. Pop your feet through that black strap. And you're going to put your feet all the way to the corners. Good. So you've got nice tension there. So you're going to have your foot flexed. Okay. Find a nice tall seated position on that box. Shoulders away from your ears. Arms are going to come up to shoulder height. Good. Just to shoulder height, Leah. That's it. Lovely. So inhale, take a breath, relax those shoulders away from your ears. When you're ready, I want you to tuck your tailbone and roll back into a lean. So you find your core will start to activate and you'll feel that little vibration just to there. Hold it and bring yourself back up to stack your spine. Good. Few more here. Lovely. Keep breathing. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. All looking really good. Keeping those feet nice and flexed, tension on that strap. Good. Just to where you feel that bite in your core. Lovely. On our next one down, can we bring our hands to our forehead or our temples? Good. Hold it there. Can you twist to the left? Bring it back to center. Twist to the right. Bring it back to center. Stack up your spine. Good. Let's take it nice and slower on the way up so we feel that. So don't come back as far. This time, let's go again. Lean back. About there. That's it. Can we twist to the left? To center. Twist to the right. Good. To center and back up. Now you know what you're doing. Find your tempo there. We're not here for too long. Beautiful. Nice and slow on those twists. Good. Let me put the music up a bit. That's it. Everyone looks great. Nice and slow and controlled. Finding that bite in your core. Bringing yourself back up. Make sure those shoulders stay away from those ears. So you've got nice space there. Good. One more each side. You've got it. Can you hold to the left? Hold it there. Can you pulse? For 3, for 2, for 1, twist to the center, twist to the right. Can you pulse? For 3, for 2, for 1, center, and roll back up. That's good. Lovely. Okay, reach down, and you're just going to do 1 yellow spring. And you're going to step off the reformer to the right-hand side. Yeah, everything just 1 yellow spring on. 1 yellow spring. Good. Step off the reformer. Just be careful when you're getting off of that box to move. Perfect. So I want you to step your right foot onto the platform facing the road, but just make sure you step onto the platform, the wooden platform, so the carriage doesn't move. So step your right foot onto the platform. Good. Take a step up, and then your left foot is going to come onto that little first third of your carriage. Good. Okay. So for this, never look down, always look straight ahead or at your reflection in the mirrors to make sure you're in the right alignment. So that carriage is obviously going to move. It's a yellow spring. It is a light spring. So we're going to work on our adductors, which is the deepest part of our core. So strong adductors, strong core. Okay, so I want you to tuck your tailbone in. So if you're like this, I just want you to tuck in. So we're shortening that distance between our hip and our lowest rib. Okay, when you're there, shoulders back and down. And all I want you to do is do a side split. So you're sliding out that carriage. Good. Can you bring it to a T? And then bring it back in. Yeah, perfect. Just to where you find that bite. When you're coming back in nice and slow and controlled, arms are just coming to a T. Keep looking up. That's it. Shoulders back and away. Lovely. Let's slow it down a little bit on the move out and the move in. So slow, hold it where you find that bite and pull it back in. Beautiful. So Leah, I want you to just like tuck yourself. Yeah. So you're sort of like this. So I just want you to imagine tucking that in and bringing, see your ribs, they're sort of flaring out. So I just want you to imagine you're wearing a corset and you're knitting those ribs together. That's it. Perfect. Lovely. That's it. Just to there. Good. Keep it nice and square. That's it. Perfect. Beautiful. Good. So feel that bite. Good. Lovely. And then when you're putting them out, arms out. And then when you're pulling it in, arms come to your side. That's it. Good. Looking really good. A few more here. Good. On your next one, can you hold it out and then twist down towards your left ankle, bring it back up, close it home. Lovely. Just to where you can, try and keep in that carriage as still as possible when we twist down. You've got 3 more. Good, nice and controlled. Really imagine instead of flaring those ribs, keep them tucked in. That's it. 1 more. Nice and slow and controlled. That's it. Keeping that core balance. Nice and strong in the core. Good. When you're bringing it into close this time, I want you to bring it all the way in. Then open just slightly so you can find a little bit of bite. There's a little bit of movement. And we're going to take a squat. So when you find it, squat down. Keeping that carriage nice and still so it's a lot of core. If you step forward a little bit so you're in the middle, that's it. So the carriage is only open just a little bit. Trying to keep it nice and still as possible. Ideally, we want to keep the carriage closed in this movement. That's it. Squat nice and deep. Good. You've got 3 more. Four, 2. And on your last one, hold it down and pulse for 10, 9, 8. Keep that carriage nice and closed for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pop your hands on the foot bar. Swing your right foot to face the front mirrors. Good. We're going to stay in that yellow spring. So your right foot is still on this platform. Your hands are on the foot bar. Your left heel is going to come up onto that box. So it's your toes are up and your heel's on the left box, just on the side. So just down here. That's it. Make sure your toe is still in the carriage though. Good. We're all there. Okay, when you're ready, keep that carriage closed and I want you to stand up. Okay, so I'm here if anyone needs, that's it. Stand up. Does anyone need a gondola pole? Just to help us balance. I'll have one near. So just make sure that middle of your front right foot is on the platform. Everyone looks good. Hands by your side. Good. We're going to bring that left leg, extend it all the way back, find a lunge in our right leg. So Adam, you've got quite long legs, so I'm just going to pull this down. You bring it in. Bring the carriage to close. There we go. So making sure that knee is not tracking above that ankle. So your knee is going to be in line with that ankle. Good, nice tall. Perfect. Keep lunging, extending that left leg back. Leah, I'm just going to get you a little gondola pole. That's it. So we're finding that nice 90 degrees lunge on that right leg. That left leg is nice and straight, so there's no bend in that left leg. Good. And bring it up to close. So we're just reaching down into that lunge and then bringing it back up. Hips are nice and square. Yeah, that's okay. So find your positioning. That's it. I've got you. Hips nice and square. Move down into that lunge in your right. Good. Perfect. Just to there is great. Inhale, bring it back up. Good. Keep going there. I'm going to get Good. Leah, keep that left leg straight. Don't bend it. Good. The one that's gone back. And don't let that left hip wrap round. So make sure, imagine you've got 2 headlights on your hips, so they're shining in front of you. That's it. Good. On your next lunge out, can you give me 2 pulses? Can you bring it back in? 2 pulses. And in. That's it. Keep it going. Yeah. Go back a wee bit. There. Just find it there. That's it. And come up. Good. You've got 2 more. And on your last one, can you hold it out? Can you scooter your arm and that back leg in at the same time? So arms go out, legs go out, they come in together. For 3 scooters, hold it down in that lunge. We're here in that lunge, everyone together. Come meet me in the lunge. Bring all your limbs into the center, extend them out, staying low in that lunge. Let's try it again. All come to the lunge. Stay low, scooter in for 1. 1 more, and good, come down. Step onto your platform first, and then step off. Yeah, that's it. So platform first, step off. Okay, perfect. Let's bring your fit bars back up to 3rd position. Lovely. 1 down. Okay, perfect. We're going to add on a blue spring. So you've got 1 blue, 1 yellow. We're going to do a little bit of core. So you're going to come on to your performer again. Hands are going to be on the fit bar, and you're just going to step onto your reformer. Box still on, yeah. Okay, perfect. All I want you to do is make sure your thumbs are over the fit bar. That's it. Thumbs over the fit bar. Make sure your shoulders are stacked above your wrists. Okay, good. Extend those legs all the way out. Find your front plank. Good. Hold it there. Hips nice and high. Don't let them sink. All the way back. Keeping your shoulders above your wrists. Bring your hips down to find that plank. Go on your wee toes. Toes and heels up against there. Push down. That's it. Go down all the way. Hold it there. See the way you're dumping in your shoulders? Just lift up to me and bring it up here. Good. Lovely. Hold it in that front plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back into home. Good. We're going to take a couple more. So grab a breath. Heels against the box if it's easier. Make sure your shoulders are above your wrists. Make sure your thumbs are over the fit bar. Bring them in a little bit for me. That's it. Okay, take that front plank again. Now we know what we're doing. Push your legs all the way back. Hold it in that front plank. That's it. Short, that's it. Good adjustment. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it into close. 1 more, and then we're going to take knee tucks. So 1 more front plank. Extend your legs all the way out. Good. Make sure, bring your shoulders up to my hand. Up to my hand. That's it. Good. Perfect. From here, all you're going to do is bring your knees below your hips. So bring your knees in below your hips, just to there. That's it. Good. And push it all the way back out. Hips nice and high. Bring your shoulders to my hand. Here. Lift it up. Good. That's it. Round it. That's perfect. 2 more. 2 more knee tucks. I know it's hard in the core. We're nearly there. 1 more. Make it your best. And bring it home to relax. Okay, take a little drink of water if you want. Just be careful, Leah, on the carriage. That will move. Beautiful. Have a little sip of water halfway through. We're going to slide to the back of the reformer this time. So you're going to face me, and you're going to sit on your box whenever you're ready. How are we all doing? Good? Nice and warm?
No, it's good to have the corrections. Like, pushing my hips, I always get
Sit.
so
Hello.
I am
Perfect. So sit on your box when you're ready. Your feet are going to stay on the headrest. Yeah, that's you. Perfect. And you're going to grab the loops off the shoulder blocks. Good. We are going to take bicep curls. So slide your palms into, facing up, thumbs out, that's it, into the big loops first. Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Keep a nice micro bend in your elbow and pull in to touch your shoulders. Good. Elbows in line with your shoulders. If that's too heavy, try it. No, you're good. Elbows in line with your shoulders. So bring your elbows up. No, look at me. Up. That's it. And now extend them in, keeping those elbows nice and high. Just do your shoulders. So we're coming up and touching in like this. Is that heavy? I'm just gonna do, how's that? Is that better? Okay. Try in your short loop. Sometimes I feel in your short loop, it's a little bit less room so that you can get that movement again. If that's too easy for you. How is that? Good? Okay. Nice and slow and controlled. So when you're pulling in, it's nice and slow and controlled. And on the way out, slow it down. That's it. Finding that resistance. Good. Core is engaged, so use your core here. Shoulders away from your ears. And your spine is stacked above each other. Sit up, sit back a wee bit. That's you there. Try there. Yeah, better. Lovely. Can you do one arm at a time? So on your next one, just bring your right arm in. And then your left arm. Keeping that other arm extended. We're not moving it. Good. Use your breath. Stay nice and straight up. Good. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. You've got 2 more on each side. Last one. Hold them out. Bring them into your hips. All the way up. Pulse up for 2. All the way down by your hips. Bring them up. Pulse for 2. That's it. 2 more. Pulse for 2. Last one. Good. And let go of your left lip. You can let it go to the gully. And your right, you're going to turn around to face the road. So you're going to straddle the box. Perfect. We all there? Okay, great. Lovely. So you're going to take that strap in your left hand, that short loop in your left hand. And all you're going to do, nice and wide, and you're going to bring it in like you're hugging the bear. So hugging a big bear. Good. Shoulders are back and down. Nice straight spine. Core is engaged, so we're using that core muscle to close the carriage, close in that circle. Keeping your elbows nice and wide and raised. Close in, that's it. Good. Try not to let that carriage jug close, so keeping that resistance all the time, that's good. Lovely work. Lovely. Good. Elbows nice and wide, that's it. Hug. Perfect. On your next hug of the bear, can you bring your hands up on top of your head like you're holding a big beach ball, hugging them in, bringing it all the way back down, opening nice and wide. So add that little combo, trying not to close that carriage, keeping a little bit of resistance. Hug the bear, hug the moon, bring it back down and open wide. A few more on that combo. That's it. Keeping a nice circle. Beautiful. Everyone looks really good. Leah, just go to a long hoop. We don't want to pull it like that. So okay, that's it. So keep it nice and straight. Come all the way, yeah, but keeping, go down again. So down, open your arms. And when you keep your elbows up, nice and long on that arm, hang on, lengthen that arm. That's it. Pull it in. See, don't lean back, keeping a nice stack to keep this nice and wide in front of you, and then lift as far as you can. That's it, and back down. Perfect. Don't need to come as high, just keep it, so you'll keep having that work and keep activating your core. That's you. Good, few more here. Good, hugging the moon. Last one, hold it open. Can you bring that left arm above? Find the pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way to close. Lovely. We are going to flip around into our other side while we're here. So get rid of that left. We'll grab you the lip. I will switch your lip. You've got your lip. Okay, straddle in the box, this time facing the 7 sign. Again, short loop or long loop, whatever you find better. Take a nice couple of breaths and we'll finish off on the arm work. So when you're ready, bring your arms to a T, a slight micro bend in those elbows, and hug that beach ball or that bear in front of you. Core is engaged, so really keep that activation in your core to help you open and close your arms. Bring it back out. Good. Few more here, and then we'll add in hugging the moon. So we're just hugging that bear at the minute. Good. Elbows stay nice and high in line with your shoulders. Good. Take it nice and slow. That's it. Close. Good. Perfect. When you're ready, adding in that hug the moon. So as you close over, lifting it up, keeping your shoulders back and down your body, not flaring our ribs, and bringing it down again to open. So again, find where you can go. You don't need to go the whole way up, just where you find that bite. You're still doing a really great job on working those muscles. Good. Two more here, and then we'll find those pulses on our right side. Good. Lovely. After you've hugged the moon on this side, bring it back down, open your arms. This time your right arm is going to come up and over. And can we pulse? 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Good. Drop that lip and just bring a nice stretch over your arms. So we'll do both sides. So that right arm's coming across. Find that nice stretch, the tricep. And when you're ready, switch sides. Lovely. Good. When you're ready, step off the reformer onto the left side this time and remove a blue spring. So you've just got one yellow spring on. Lovely. We're gonna, when you're ready, step your left foot onto the platform, onto that wooden platform to take our side splits on this side. Good. When you're ready, step on up. Good. So again, remember that tucking in. So I like to go like fully, and then I can get that reaction of like, oh, what does that feel like? Yeah. And so you're shortening that area from your hip to your last your last rib. Okay, so it's activating that core. Okay, so when you're ready, slide that right leg this time, push the carriage out, keeping the left leg straight. Slight micro bend though, don't lock your legs out, so keep that micro bend and close. Yeah. So you're just finding where you find that shape, working our adductors again. Shoulders back and down. Keep a slight bend, don't lock your legs out, that's it. And when you're ready, you can add those arms into a T. So as you move out with the carriage, your arms come to a T position, bring it back in. Good. Keeping your legs, try and keep them as straight as possible, but just don't lock them out. Maybe just don't go as far. Oh, feel that shake. That's good. That's what we want. Just to there is perfect. That's it. Lovely. Everyone looks really good. When you feel comfortable, can you add in that twist in this side? So as you open up, bring that left hand down towards your right ankle and bring it back up. Good. Having a little bit of oblique work here. When you're reaching down, try and keep that carriage nice and still, so it is a lot on the core. Good. Feel those shakes. That's good. That's what we want. We're burning out those muscles. Everyone looks really good. Few more here. Don't go out as far. Just don't go out as far. Just to there is perfect. You're still getting that work in, okay? That's it. So don't go out as far, Adam, because you don't want to sacrifice that bend. Okay, 2 more. Yes, you can. We're nearly through. On your last one, he's got the shakes. I love it. We're good. We're good. Let's open that carriage up slightly when you're ready. Open, and we're going to take a squats on this side. So open that carriage just slightly. Remember, the goal is to try and keep that carriage with no movement. Okay? So core is engaged. We're going to sit down into that squat. Yes, you can. Keeping that carriage nice and closed. Really working the core. 3 more, and then we take pulses. Good. 2 more. We're nearly through, I promise. On your last one, find those pulses. Let's go for 10, 9, nice and slow, 8, 7, like you're moving through mud, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Grab the foot bar, hands on that foot bar, and just take a minute. That left foot's going to swing round, toes are going to face the front mirror. Your right heel is going to be against that box. On your right toe, we're going to take those lunges. We're burning out those legs. Leah, just make sure it's below the strap, just in case anything were to happen.
Yeah, no worries.
Perfect. When you're ready, stand up nice and tall. The gondola pole is here on this side if you want it for balance. Good. I'm going to slide this down again. Perfect. When you're ready, find that lunge on your left leg, pushing back that right leg this time, keeping that right leg nice and long. We're not bending it. That's good. Bring it back. That's it. And pull it up. Beautiful. Is everyone else good or want a gondola pole? All good? If you want to add your arms in front of you, as you push back with your right leg, your arms come up. Inhale, bring it down. That's it. Beautiful. Finding that beautiful 90-degree lunge. Good. We're not here for long. Good. On your next one out, can we hold it down? Can you give me 2 pulses? 1, 2, bring it back to home. We go again, push out, arms nice and strong. 2 pulses. Bring it in. Last one, let's hold it out, that's okay. Muscles are tired. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in the close. Beautiful. Okay, step gently off your reformer. You're going to remove that box. We're done with the box. Keep it there, actually. We don't need that foot bar. Pop your straps back on to those shoulder blocks, and you're going to add a couple of springs. So we're going to do red, blue, yellow on the springs. So 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow spring. Good. You're going to lie down on your reformer with your back on the carriage in supine position. Feet can come to that platform. Good, just to your platform. And you're going to grab your short straps, your short loops. So just reach behind on those shoulder pads. Grab your short, unloop them, So take them off the shoulder pad, and your hands are going to come in just to the short loops. Good. So bring your hands up to 12 o'clock. So your hands are going to be in line with your shoulders, not too far, so there'll be a bit of tension there. Good. Pop your feet on the platform. Yeah. Good, just sit down on the platform. Good. Everyone looks good. Okay, so with your hands facing the mirror, all you're going to do is pull down to your hips and back up to 12 o'clock. Good, so just find that movement. Making sure we're not compensating our back, so keeping your back in that neutral position against the carriage. Just nice and move. A little bit strong on the arms is good. When you're ready, can you float your feet to tabletop position? So that just means bringing your knees in line with your hips and your heels, keeping a bend in that leg. That's you. Keeping it 90 degree. That's it. That's tabletop. So bring your knees down a little bit to there. Yeah. And just shorten them in. That's you. Perfect. Tabletop. Good. Lovely. On your next push down to your hips, can you lift your head, neck, and shoulders off to find that little curl? Keeping your legs in tabletop. That's you. And bring it back down. 12 o'clock. Rest your head. Good work. Good. Keeping those knees in. Don't let them flare out. That's you. On your next one up, can you extend your right leg out towards the mirror? Hold, bring it back into tabletop, reset. Single leg extensions. Left leg comes out as we lift our head, neck, and shoulders up. Imagine you've got like a little orange in between your chin and your chest, holding it just underneath your chin. So you've got that little space there. Good. We're not here for long. 2 more. On your last one, can you hold your arms down? Can you extend both your legs out towards the mirror? Can you pump your hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, bring it all back to home. Lovely. Well, we have made it to cool down, so get your feet in those straps. So feet in your big loops. I've got you. There you are. So pop your feet in those big loops, whatever way you find. Let me turn down the light. We're cooling it down now. Oh, here, let me, is it all twisted? Perfect. So bring your feet up to 12 o'clock. Good. Making sure we're not lifting our lower back off. Good. Feet flexed. And all I want you to do is flush your legs all the way down towards the springs. Nice and slow and controlled. We're just cooling down now. Inhale, bring it back up to 12 o'clock. Feet above your hips, feet together. That's it. Few more here, just flushing down while I find a good cool down song. Lovely. On your next one, when you're at the top at 12 o'clock, turn your feet out to 10 and 2. And make a big circle, nice stretch all the way down towards the springs. Bring them into a close at the bottom and rise your legs all the way back up. That's it. So we're 10 and 2 at the top. Bring your legs all the way nice and wide. Close them in at the springs at the bottom. Bring them all the way back up. Beautiful. Just so your feet are in line with your hips. Take this at your own pace. This is your cool down. Good. And when you're ready, reverse the circle. So next time you're up at 12 o'clock, flush your feet all the way down towards those springs. When your feet are at the bottom at the springs, turn your toes out to 10 and 2. Make a big wide circle all the way up. The slower and controlled you go, the more you'll feel those stretches. We worked a lot in our adductors and our legs, so we're going to be grateful of those beautiful stretches in this position. I'm going to hold your legs just at 12 o'clock for 1 second and bend this leg for me. Bend the leg. I'm just going to, your strap's twisted.
Is that why I was looking?
Okay, try it now. That's you. Does that feel better? Good. Good. On your next one, when you get there, feet to 12 o'clock. Up high, 12 o'clock, whenever you get there, just hold it there. Reach up and grab those knots. Good. Take a slight bend in your legs and just pull down on those knots, flexing your feet so you feel that stretch all the way back up your legs. So pull down where you can. Good. Take your legs out nice and wide and feel that stretch again. And maybe take a little rock from side to side here. Good. Bringing your feet together, take a butterfly stretch. Good, so bring those feet together like Claudia's doing. So bring them together, that's it, knees nice and wide. Wherever you can hold on the inside of your legs if that's easier, or grab your feet. Just take a nice stretch here. Keep breathing. Good. And then just lift those loops off your feet very gently. You're going to pop them back onto your shoulder pads. And then you're going to sit up and straddle your reformer or take a nice seated position, whatever you find. We'll just take a few closing breaths. So when you're ready, finding that nice position, shoulders away from our ears. Inhale. Bring our arms all the way up to the top. Allow your neck to fall back. Exhale, push it all out. Good. One more like this. Inhale. Bringing your shoulders up towards your ears and let it all go. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And thanks. I was like, everyone clap for me. Okay.